Hello viewers, and welcome back to the Cheshire Detector channel. You join us today as we dive into the world of rare and expensive British hammered coins. Hammered coins are among the oldest forms of currency, created through a manual process where a blank piece of metal known as a planchet was placed between two engraved dies and struck with a hammer to imprint the design. This method, used for over 1,000 years in Britain until the late 17th century, means that each hammered coin is unique, with slight variations in design, weight, and thickness. These coins are not just currency, but artifacts, carrying the marks of their time and telling the stories of the rulers and eras in which they were made. Now, let's dive into some of the rarest British hammered coins, each with its own fascinating history. Have you ever heard of the King Edward III double leopard? This coin is one of the rarest and most valuable in British history. Minted in 1344, this gold coin was part of an attempt by King Edward III to introduce a new currency standard in England, modelled after the French florin. Unfortunately, the coin wasn't well received, leading to its quick withdrawal. Only 3 examples of the double leopard are known to exist today, making it incredibly rare. The design features the king in full regalia on the obverse, with 2 leopards on the reverse, which gave the coin its name. In 2006, one of these coins set a record, selling for an astonishing £460,000 at auction. The double leopard isn't just a coin, it's a glimpse into medieval England's economy and a true numismatic treasure. Could you imagine stumbling upon one of these in a collection? The King Henry III gold penny, minted in 1257, is a coin with an extraordinary story. This was the first gold coin produced in England since the Norman conquest, making it a landmark in British numismatic history. The obverse shows Henry III enthroned, holding a sceptre and orb, while the reverse features a long cross and pellets. The coin was introduced at a time when gold was rare in England, making it a unique experiment in the nation's monetary history. Very few of these pennies were made, and even fewer have survived, which is why they are so rare today. In 2021, one of these coins sold at auction for £540,000, highlighting its incredible value. The Henry III gold penny is more than just a rare coin. It's a symbol of England's medieval economy and the king's attempts to stabilize it. Owning one is like holding a piece of the Middle Ages in your hand. Let's talk about the Edward VI silver crown, minted in 1553. This coin is particularly rare because Edward II's reign was tragically short. He was just 15 years old when he died, which meant that only a small number of these coins were struck. The design features a young Edward on the obverse with an impressive Tudor rose and shield on the reverse. What makes this coin even more special is its connection to the boy king, whose reign was marked by religious and political upheaval. Because so few of these coins were minted, finding one today is extremely rare, and when they do appear at auction, they can sell for tens of thousands of pounds, depending on their condition. The Edward VI silver crown is a tangible piece of Tudor history, representing a brief but pivotal moment in England's past. The Queen Elizabeth half crown from 1601 is a coin that every collector dreams of finding. This coin was minted during the final years of Elizabeth I's reign, a time when England was emerging as a global power. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth I, first with her elaborate ruff collar, while the reverse displays the royal arms of England. What makes this coin particularly rare is that it was struck towards the end of the hammering era, just before milled coins were introduced, making it a final chapter in an ancient coin-making tradition. High-grade examples of this coin are incredibly scarce and can fetch tens of thousands of pounds at auction. Holding one of these coins is like holding a piece of the Elizabethan age, a period that shaped the course of British history. The Richard III Angel is a coin that combines rarity with a deep historical narrative. Minted between 1483 and 1485, during the brief reign of Richard III, this gold coin features the Archangel Michael slaying a dragon on the obverse, a powerful symbol of good triumphing over evil. The reverse shows a ship, reflecting England's emerging naval power. Richard III's reign was short and ended with his death at the Battle of Bosworth, making coins from his rule, like the Angel, exceedingly rare. The mystique of Richard III, often depicted as a villain in history, adds to the allure of this coin. When these coins come up for auction, they can sell for several £1,000s, with some reaching into the tens of thousands. Owning a Richard III angel is like owning a piece of one of the most dramatic chapters in English history. The end of the Wars of the Roses and the beginning of the Tudor dynasty